This week's Parsha has 74 mitzvos out of a total of 613. It's the single Parsha that has the most amount of mitzvos in it. So I want to share an insight on mitzvos in general. There's the following conundrum. If a person is presented with the opportunity to do 2 mitzvos, but he only has the capacity of doing 1, he only has 5 minutes, and both mitzvos, each one takes 5 minutes. Which one should he do? So the Talmud gives us a hierarchy, a way of measuring which mitzvah is more important, and he should do that one. That's one halacha. However, the Talmud says that if the larger mitzvah could be done by someone else, and the smaller mitzvah can only be done by him, he should do the smaller mitzvah. So the question is, why? What's the difference? Am I not interested in doing as many mitzvahs and the best mitzvahs as possible? So I want to share with you a medrash. The medrash tells us that the reason why the Torah does not say the value of each mitzvah is because it's similar to a great landowner who created the most magnificent garden. And the garden created a fragrance, an ambiance. It was something of fantastic order. And he hired his gardeners to plant the garden. And he didn't give out the price list of what he was going to pay for each of the various plants. Maybe the trees were worth more than the tulips, or maybe the ivy was worth more than the moss. Even moss was necessary to create that certain look. And they didn't know. The reason why he didn't tell them was because he wanted that everything should get done. And if there would be one thing missing, the whole garden would be missing in its flavor. So therefore he didn't tell them. I think that medrash gives us an insight that it's true that if you can only do one of 2 mitzvahs, you take perhaps the more important mitzvah. But the idea is that every mitzvah should be done. So if the bigger mitzvah can be done by someone else, let that person do the other mitzvah. You'll do the smaller mitzvah, because we need every piece. You know what it's like? Imagine you have the most magnificent palace. Gorgeous! You have gold inlay, marble walls, and everything of the highest. Gorgeous. There's one problem. The water is blocked by a certain screw. And to get that screw out is going to require a special type of screwdriver. So, till that screw is taken out, all the beautiful tapestries and gold and marble, whatever you have, is meaningless. You can't live in it. It's not livable. There's no water in the house. All you need is to get rid of that screw. If you get rid of it, fantastic. But if you don't, the whole house is not livable. Every mitzvah is needed. And every person that can do their mitzvah, be that as small as you may think it is, it's not small. Because we need every mitzvah. Have a great Shabbos.